Okay, so I'm going to show you a cool trick that you can do with the jetpack. If you do a bad landing with the jetpack, it will actually store your damage for when you take off again. So watch this. I landed bad, and you saw how when I like accelerated to go up again, I took damage, right? So yeah, so I would take damage when I go up because the jetpack stores it, but there's a way you can reset that damage so when you go up again with the jetpack, you won't take any damage at all. Here, I'll show you. I'll do a bad landing again, okay? That was a bad landing. So if I were to go up with the jetpack right now, I would take damage, but I don't want to. If you climb a ladder, that's all you have to do. You just need to climb any ladder and go up. And you saw, I did a bad landing, but I didn't take any damage. Okay, so this trick is on Experimentation. I'm pretty sure most people don't actually know this. And it's a pretty good one for if you want to troll your friends or, yeah, troll anyone. Okay, so you know the garage door here on Experimentation? You've probably noticed that sometimes it like comes down randomly, but it's actually not random. It's, if you go back and forth like through the garage door a certain number of times, it will come down. You see that? And if you do it enough, it can actually block people off, just like this. There we go. So now, like, it's really good for trolling your friends because you can't even crouch underneath it to get through. So you would have to find a fire exit to get out. That's the only way. Otherwise, you're just stuck here. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is you can jump on a lot of different railings to avoid many monsters. Many of the monsters will just walk right past you and won't even like know you're there. But if you go off, they'll instantly go for you right away, so be careful of that. Okay, so another example of this trick is with blobs. Again, with the railing, if you just go on top of a railing, it works for lots of monsters. But yeah, you just go on top of the railing and the monsters will not be able to get you. They just will pass right by and you'll be completely safe. Just watch this. Like, with the monsters, they recognize that I'm here because they're staying in this area, but they just can't get to me. Same with the jester. Okay, so tip number 4. This one's a little bit less rare, but it's really, really useful for running away from dogs because if you just normal sprint, you will 100% die. The dog will get you. You see that? I made noise. I was making noise. He knew where I was and he was going for me, but I ran away quietly. And the way you do that is you hold shift, which is, or whatever your sprint button is, and then you just spam your crouch button, which for most people is control. You would hold shift and spam control like this. There we go, just like that, and it's perfectly quiet. That's a really good tip for getting away from eyeless dogs.